Hey there, morbid maniacs. It's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be sharing a really creepy dream that I had and also a paranormal experience. Now, before I get into this video, I just wanted to say that I would not, under any circumstances, make up anything that I tell you guys. Everything that I tell you is the 100% truth. And you can do with that what you will. My good friend and subscriber, Mike, today, the day that I'm posting this, is his birthday. So I just wanted to give him a little shout out and say thank you so much for being so awesome and for all your support, and happy birthday. I hope you have a great one. Okay, so I'll start off with the dream. So as you guys know, if you're a returning subscriber to my channel, if you're new here, I have attempted to summon Slenderman multiple times with this game. And you know, I never thought anything of it. I thought this was just a harmless game that somebody made up for fun, to give yourself a little spook, you know, but that Slenderman was not real. That was always my mindset. And each time I played it, nothing crazy happened. That was until a few nights after the last time that I decided to play this game. I went to sleep that night, and I woke up from a dream where, in my dream, me and my dad and I believe Josh, my boyfriend, were looking out our back window. And I said, I feel like somebody's watching me. Like, I can see somebody out there watching me. And when I looked in my dream in my backyard, Slenderman was out there where the trees were, like behind the old shed behind my house. And it seemed as though he was getting closer and closer and closer to my window. And then I just jolted awake. And this was a few days after I had played the game where I was attempting to summon Slenderman. Now, do I think that this is actually Slenderman coming for me in my dreams? I don't know. I mean, I feel like every urban legend or like spooky creature or paranormal being or whatever you want to call it, all of it stems from somewhere. But I feel like it's probably just where I put a lot of emphasis into my game that I was playing that day, and I got my mind so set on it that I ended up dreaming about him. But nevertheless, it was really spooky. And then, I don't know what it is, but I just recently had another one of my fur babies pass away. It was Dutchie, the one that I've had since I was 11. She was like my best friend. And yes, I have seen her. I just haven't made a video on it because I just see them so often that I feel like you guys would be like,
oh, well, she's lying or she's making that up and blah, blah, blah. Like,
no, I'm just what they call gifted. I can see stuff, I can hear stuff, and I don't know what it is, but after every death that I have in my family, whether it be a pet, whether it be a family member, it seems like it opens my third eye up more, and then I'm able to see and hear more like paranormal stuff. So that's been happening to me quite a lot recently. I've been seeing and hearing a lot, which I'm going to make a whole other video on. But I thought I would mention that in here. The other day I was sitting on my couch on my computer, and out of the corner of my eye, standing in my living room on the rug right in front of me, was a tall figure. And he had a normal face from what I could see. I couldn't see like any features like his eyes or his nose or anything like that. I could just see like the silhouette whiteness of his face. But he had an all black suit on, and he was looking in my direction. And you know, whenever you're like looking around a room and just out of the corner of your eye you see something like dart by you, or like standing around you or something. I don't know if that's normal or if that's just a me thing, but that's kind of how it was. Like, I was just, my eyes, my full vision was set on my computer, and then out of my peripheral I seen this figure staring at me in my direction. And the only reason why I threw it in here is because it was a tall figure that reminded me of Slenderman. I don't think it was connected. I think this was like an actual spirit of maybe like a relative or something. It was pretty creepy nonetheless, because I was not expecting to see it there. And then I had this one dream one night, and this was right after, you know, the news had broke out about the war. And just like with everything that's going on right now in the world, like, it's just absolutely nuts and crazy, and I feel like our country just needs more love, you know, than what it has, because it's just full of hate. But I had this dream not long after I had heard of the news of the war which was going on in the Ukraine. Once again, in my dream, I was staring out my back window. All of my family was gathered around me, and we were all looking up into the sky, and I could feel anxiety in my chest in this dream. The sky was shaking in my dream, and it was almost like we were having an earthquake. And the clouds in the sky like parted and opened up, and something was like coming down out of the sky towards Earth, towards us. And I woke up. And I don't know what that dream was about, but it was terrifying. I remember when I was a kid, I always had this reoccurring nightmare that the sun was like headed towards Earth, and we were all standing outside. I don't even know if that's possible. It's probably not. But like, I'd have this reoccurring nightmare every night of the sun headed towards Earth. So that's something that's always freaked me out. I feel like maybe all this news and stuff was what kind of triggered that for me to have that nightmare. But yeah, and then I know that I also had created a little like Dreamtime series on my channel. I kind of like gave up on it. I mean, I might do it, but I just haven't really dreamt much recently, other than those two like scary dreams that I had involving Slenderman and Into the World. But yeah, there was my little experience and my dreams that I had. I've had a lot of paranormal experiences recently, and I know that not all of them are paranormal related, but some of them are definitely paranormal related. So I'm probably going to make another video, a separate video all about that. But I wanted to share this with you guys anyway, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become Morbid Maniac. Be sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And I love you guys so much. Also, if you haven't already, Go check out my OnlyFans where I post daily sexy content when my power isn't out, that is. So yeah, if you're interested, the link is always in the description box below, and I will see you guys in the next video.